Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. You guys know what time it is. You know what day it is. It's Tuesday. So today I'm flying solo, guys. Yes, I'm flying solo. No guest today, but it's okay. It's okay. That was a decision that I decided to make. I wanted to come on and have a conversation with all of you. So first of all, I want to welcome all of those who are coming in now. Remember, if you want to ask me any questions today, make sure you go onto our Unapologetically Me page. Post your comments there so I can see them, I can answer you, and all that good stuff there. But I hope that everybody is having a great day, having a great week so far. Like I said, today I'm going solo, and it's okay. It's okay. Sometimes hey, you got to go solo. But I wanted to talk to you guys about some things that are happening. First of all, again, like I said, I want to thank all my guests that have been on the show so far. It's hard to believe that it's been 2 months now, right? About almost 2 months that I have had guests on the show. And we have a lot more guests coming with some amazing stories, some amazing organizations, bringing to you guys some great information. But I'm happy to say out of, the guests that have been coming onto the show, there have been collaborations, there have been partnerships. Even one of my guests was fortunate enough to have a sponsor pick them up. So, so that's great. I mean, we're here to support businesses as much as we can, how we can, to get you guys out there. And also, hey, you might be a little shy and you don't want to come on to the show and talk. Hey, Paul, good afternoon. You may not want to come onto the show and talk, but that's okay. We have sponsorship as well. If you would like to post a 2-minute video of your business, talking about your business, what it is that you do to get it out there, you are more than welcome to, just send us an email. Paul, my husband, he takes care of all of that. So, good afternoon to all of you that are joining. Good afternoon. Send the email to him. He'll take care of it. We'll get you booked. I think we are taking reservations now for June, I believe. I think that's where we are now. So again, if you would like to be on the show, please let us know so we can get you on the show. If you don't want to be on the show because you're shy, you just want to get your business on here, we can do that as well. So let's get into some stuff here. Let's get into some stuff. Exactly. Marketing is key for any business. So what's been going on with PWNC? What's been going on? Hey, Diane. Hello, hello. For those of you who did not hear me, I am flying solo today. So you guys are going to be talking to me. You can ask me some questions, pick my brain. I'll be letting you know what's going on and all that stuff like that. Hi, such a great opportunity. I don't know who you are because I can't see your name, but thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. But anyways, wow, my head is spinning. What's going on for PWNC? I should be saying actually what is not going on for PWNC. We have been so blessed on this little over 3-year journey with this organization, with the people that we have been surrounding ourselves with. It's just been a blessing. It's been a blessing and a lot of hard work. I tell people constantly, being an entrepreneur, running a business is not easy. It is not easy. Paul can tell you that. My husband, anybody that is an entrepreneur, they can tell you it's not easy. It's a lot of work. But in the end, when you have those days that everything is going great and everything works out for you, it's beautiful. And you're going to have those days that, things are not going to go right. I think it was last week on Monday. It was just like, I don't know, my energy was low. Everything that could possibly happen that was negative happened. It was just a horrible, horrible day. And I knew with that type of energy that I couldn't get on Facebook and talk to anybody. I couldn't get on the phone and talk to anybody because that energy that I would have portrayed onto someone else, it wouldn't have been good and it wouldn't have been fair. So, you're going to have those days. Every day is not going to be unicorns and fairies. You're going to have some days where, your cornflakes, you may not have milk for your cornflakes, or you might not have sugar for your tea, or you might not have the coffee that you want, or you leave home, you forget your wallet. That's how it is in business. It's the same way. It's no different. It's no different. You know, you go to your job, you give your 100%, you build whatever it is that you're building. It's the same thing. It's no different. The only thing about entrepreneurship is that you're doing it for yourself. Yes, it's a lot of work, but hey, I'd rather work 12 hours for myself every day than work 12 hours for someone else. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? For those of you who have a job and love your job, God bless you. I've had jobs that I've loved, but I made a decision, and my decision was to do something differently, to build this organization, or I should say organizations. So anyway, so like I said, there's a lot that's going on with us, a lot in the PWNC community. Yeah, people think running a business is a vacation. You got that right, Diane. You know, people constantly, when they're talking to me, they're asking me, about entrepreneurship and what would I say to someone getting into the business. I'm going to be honest, hey, it's hard work. It's hard work. You're not going to have the support that you think you're going to have. Those people that you feel that you can depend on, you won't be able to depend on them. You will get help from the least likely people. The people that support me the most are the ones that I never even knew, if you can believe that. The ones I never even knew. So, of course, later on your journey, when things start moving, you start getting a little more successful, then, of course, people are going to start wanting to jump on the bandwagon. But I'm telling you, those people that are going to help you get to where you want to be are the ones that you do not know. So that's a tip that I'm giving you early in your journey, if this is what you decide you want to do. But anyway, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. The reason why I'm excited is because all this work that I have been putting in over these 3 years is starting to pay off. And I'm so excited about that because, you in the beginning of your journey, especially when you're starting a business, you get so discouraged, you get disappointed, you get, all these feelings come in because you're like, when God gives you your vision, your journey, no one understands that but you. No matter how much you explain it, no one, because it's not for them, it's for you. So you are going to get, discouraged. You are going to get disappointed. And there's going to be days that you're going to want to quit because you're like, why am I doing this? What's the purpose of me doing this? Is anybody listening? Is anybody appreciate, And another thing, entrepreneurship, don't get into entrepreneurship if you're looking for appreciation, because that's not going to happen. If you're looking for validation, if you're looking for appreciation, if you're looking for people to love you, entrepreneurship is not for you. So I'm going to tell you that right now. Let's just move the cobwebs out of the way. Let's just be honest. So, first, if you can get a thick skin, and being an entrepreneur will get you to that point of being a thick skin. I want to tell you a story when I started. When I started this organization, Philadelphia Women's Network Connection, and I'm going to show you guys a little video shortly telling a little bit about my story. When I started this, I was green. I had no idea about running a women's organization. I didn't know anything about running a women's organization. I just knew that I had a vision to do something different. And that's what I wanted to act on, a vision that I wanted to come to the forefront, that I knew that if I worked my butt off and contributed, that it would pay off. But I also knew that this was going to be bigger than what I had planned for, because I just wanted, it was really selfish reasons. I was tired of going to networking events. So I wanted people to start coming to me. Okay. I just got tired. So, that was one of the reasons why I started it. And I wanted something fun. I wanted something where women and men could come to, where we would have fashion shows and we would have, hair and care shows and all these different things, but also getting content while we were doing all of these things. I wanted these things. So this is one of the reasons why I started the organization, and I was like, you know what? Let's see what happens. I just want something where people can come to, have a great time, and just enjoy themselves. And trust me, if I had the finances, all my events would be free. Everything that I offered would be free. I mean, of course, Paul wouldn't agree with that. But all of them would. They would. So, this is what I wanted. Hello, everyone that's joining me, and thank you for joining me. So I just wanted something that we can come to and have fun. We can have some wine, because the first year of all my events, we had wine at our events. We had food. The ladies came. I didn't care if the women were wearing a $2,000 outfit or a $5 pair of jeans. We didn't care. It was no judgment. We all came together. We all had fun. And this is when we were doing things in person. And we just enjoyed being together. But not only that, I made sure that I had a speaker there that could give great content. And it was a woman, because after all, we are a women's organization. But I wanted to make sure that when people left my event, not only did they have a good time, probably a little tipsy from the wine, but not too much, because, we knew people drive and everything like that. So we didn't want any accidents or anything. But when they left, they felt like, wow, not only did I get some great connections, but I got some great content that I can put into my business right now, that I can implement in my business right now, and that I make connections. Because I tell people, the women that were being invited to the events, the speakers, I should say, these are not speakers that you would normally meet walking down the street, or you could just pick up a phone and say, hey, I want to talk to you. Let's collaborate, or let's talk. No, no, no. These were based off of relationships that I have built with different women in their business, women that was out there killing it, running their business, doing substantial things and changing the community. So I gave my ladies at the event and gentlemen the opportunity to be one-on-one with these speakers, to pick their brain, to collaborate with, to talk to them, to get their information. So that was another reason why, we got them in the room. And that's what PWNC is all about. We're about business, collaborations, and resources. That's what we do. So, but somewhere in there, with me thinking I was going to have fun by just having people come to my, events, I started thinking on a bigger scale. So I was like, at some point, that, like they say, be careful what you ask for. At some point, I want PWNC to go global. Okay. I wasn't thinking last year during the COVID that PWNC was going to go global, but thank God that we did. So now we're in 2 countries and we're working on a couple more. So, that was something I threw out in the universe, and I was like, okay, if it happens now, it happens now. I was looking maybe 4 or 5 years down the line, because first I wanted to go from being local to national to global. So it seems like national came like lightning, and then before you knew it, global was here. And I was like, wow. And it just seems like after that, everything just kept going and going and going and going. So the reason why I'm saying that to you guys is you have to put yourself out there. You got to get out of your comfort zone. Let me tell you, every time I do one of these shows, whether I have a guest or not, I'm always nervous. I'm always nervous. You wouldn't think so, right? I am. My stomach started hurting. I started getting like a headache and palpitations and everything. And I know you're probably laughing and saying, well, why would she be nervous? Every time I do it, I'm nervous. Every time I do an interview, I'm nervous. Every time I do a proposal, I'm nervous. It's just me, but that pumps me up. That gets the adrenaline flowing. That gets the juices flowing, the creative juices flowing. And I think I work better, believe it or not, under pressure. I think when I'm under pressure, that is when I am at my most creative. And it forces me to get out of my comfort zone. And I love it, because when you're out of your comfort zone, that's when you continue to grow. You can't grow by staying somewhere and being comfortable. So, I always laugh when I meet these women, some of them that say, oh, well, I am a business coach, or I'm a life coach, and I teach women to do this and build their business to do that. And and then I'm looking at you and your business, and it's been 4 or 5 years, but you're still in the same place. You haven't moved. You haven't grown. So how can you, as a business coach, business person, life coach, whatever. And I'm not just picking on the coaches. I'm just talking about in general, anybody in their business. If you come to me and say, hey, listen, I'm going to help you do what it is that you do. Whatever it is, I'm going to help you build your business. I'm going to help you build your brand. I'm going to help you in your media. I'm going to help you with your social media, whatever it is. The first thing I'm going to look at is when you started and how far have you grown? Because if you haven't grown, how are you going to show me how to grow? Right? Makes sense? Makes sense, right? Okay. So I always laugh when, sometimes it's not always good to be front and center. Sometimes you have to sit back and just look and observe and listen. Because I always say people tell on themselves all the time. All you have to do is just be in tune. If you sit there and listen, people will tell on themselves all the time. And that makes your decisions for you. It makes your decisions for you. But see, that is something that you have to learn, because I remember when I started this organization, I didn't know that. I was green behind my ears. I had all these different people coming. Oh, I want to help you. I love your cause. I want to help you in PWNC. They're not here today. They're not here today because they didn't come with PWNC and my mission in their mind. They came with their own agendas. That's what they came with. So, it took me a little while to figure that out. So now, of course, I'm more selective with the people that I do business with. I'm more selective with the people that I connect with or connect each other with, because you can't connect everybody to everybody. Think about it. I know a lot of people. I know more people than I thought I did. And I was like, wow, sometimes you're at a place in your life and you're like, how did I get here? How did I get here? But you can't introduce everybody to everybody. First of all, because it's your name that's on the line and you're going off of your credibility. So you have to be careful. So be selective in, again, who you surround yourself with. Be selective in who you do collaborations with, especially collaborations. Because remember, when you join forces with someone else to do business, not only are you putting them out there, but you're putting yourself out there too. So if it fails, guess what? Your name's attached to that. So you fail as well. So just be careful and you live and learn. Hey, you're not going to know everything. You're not going to, that's why we live and learn. That's why you learn the lessons, and there are always lessons. Again, you got to be open to them. There's always lessons, but you learn from the lessons and you move on and you keep it moving. But anyway, we're a little bit over the half an hour mark. Wow, it's 18 minutes already. So I want to show you guys this video, kind of explaining a little more about my mission, what it is that I wanted to do with PWNC. Thank you, Shay. And basically why I do what I do. So I want to show you guys this. Okay, let me get this started here. Hello, my name is Felicia Shanken, and I am the founder of the Philadelphia Women's Network Connection. PWNC is about strategizing with women business owners by identifying their strengths, building quality connections, and sharing resources that will get excellent and proven results in their business. The reason why I started PWNC 3 years ago is because I was going to networking events in Philadelphia and I felt unfulfilled. I would feel like something was missing or I just didn't have enough information. So I got this vision 3 years ago, believe it or not, in a Panera Bread about forming a women's organization where they could come together, we could have different events about different things and network, but not only that, leave with content that they can implement in their business right away. So that's how PWNC was born. So if you would like to visit us and follow us, our website is bit.ly/PhillyWNC. That's bit.ly/PhillyWNC. You can reach us there, or you can go to FeliciaShanken360.com. That's FeliciaShanken360.com. We hope to see you soon. So I want to thank Laura Vega Dago, and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It's Laura Vega Degar, excuse me. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I just want to thank her for that beautiful, beautiful video that she did for me. She is my media person. So, she has done the opening for this show. If you guys haven't seen it, when you go back to watch it again, you'll be able to see it. But I want to thank her for that beautiful video. Also, I want to shout out some other people. I want to shout out Michelle Snow of the Michelle Snow Network, who is our sponsor for Unapologetically Me for the whole year. I thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. You know how I feel about you. She's been on our show many times before. And I also want to thank Aaliyah Hammond, social media strategist, who just recently did our beautiful new website. I have never been so excited about a website before in my life. I don't know. I guess because the colors and just because they just captured my personality, they captured the spirit of PWNC, our community, our ladies. And not only that, they captured the growth. Now that we have went global, we needed a global appearance. We needed a wow factor. So, we needed something that when people went onto our site, that they were like, wow, this is amazing. So that's what she did for us. I'm so excited about that. But besides that, I'm sorry, the reason why I'm looking is because it looks like my YouTube is doing something funky here, so I'm sorry. But anyway, yes, so thank you to all of those ladies who helped me to make PWNC what it is. I appreciate you all. Down there at the bottom is our website, so you're able to go there and take a look at the fabulous job that she did. Also on our website, which I wanted, is all our events, what's happening, what's going on. You can register right onto the website for our events. You can also pay on the website for our events. So it doesn't matter where you are, anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, you can go onto our site. Right now, we're doing everything virtually. I don't know when the country or the world is really going to be opening up again, where you can have live events. But right now, everything is going to be virtual. So there's no reason, if you live in South Carolina, or if you live in France, if you live in Ohio, that you won't be able to join in on any of our events. And our events are specifically geared to help people grow their business. So whether you're a woman, a man, I don't care who you are, millennial, Gen X, baby boomer, it doesn't matter. We have something for everybody to get on, to be able to participate in our events online and just see what it is that we do. But I'm very excited. We're going to be wrapping up shortly because that half an hour does go by fast. But I'm very excited to say that tomorrow I will be doing my first presentation training at Temple University Small Business Development Center. I am so excited about this. This is huge. This is like one of the goals that was on my list. It kind of like fell into my lap. And that's another thing. Once you start working in your purpose and you start enjoying what it is that you do, opportunities will start coming to you. You don't have to go out there and look for them. They'll start coming to you. People will start calling you, sending you emails, wanting to get you involved in this and that and this. Now, I don't even remember how I got involved with the Temple Small Business Development Center. I think I was on one of their webinars, and I might have asked a question or something. And next thing I know, the director of the department is reaching out to me, asking me would I be interested in doing some trainings for them. And not only interested, but I'm getting paid for this, guys. I'm getting paid for this. So, and the payment is very nice. I'll be able to pay some bills. So when I started with 3 workshops. So I was very, fortunate that later down the line, I gave them another proposal. And thanks, Paul. Thank you. I gave them another proposal and they liked the proposal. So they added 3 more trainings on. So I went from doing no trainings to now 6. if you can believe that. So my first one starts tomorrow. I'm very excited about that. Right now, the last time I looked, we have 75 people registered. Can you believe that? 75 people registered to come to hear what I have to say. I never thought that day would come that I would even be in a position like this. So I'm very grateful. I'm very honored. So if any of you out there, if you have signed up for tomorrow, I will see you tomorrow, at the webinar, give you some great nuggets, let you know, what it is that I did during the pandemic to build this business, to get us to global, to get us to a place where, thank you, Judy, to get us to a place where we're now working with Temple Small Business Development Center, becoming a Google community partner, listed as a global 500 small business. So these are some of the nuggets I'm going to be dropping tomorrow, letting people know what I did to get myself out there to get recognized. But again, people will start bringing these opportunities to you. I am an ambassador for a company called Croissant. Now, Croissant was originated in New York City. Well, they have co-working spaces all over the world, not just here. I think here in Philadelphia, there's like 6 or 8. So I have an office all over the world, and I don't pay for it. So they contacted me yesterday, by email. Thank you, Diane. By email, they contacted me yesterday, and they were like, Felicia, as an ambassador, we know that, a lot of our offices are not open, beautiful spaces. Some of them I took pictures in. You guys might have seen, last year or the year before, but beautiful space. And they were like, I know that, you haven't been able to get out to some of our co-working spaces, but would you be open to doing some short videos behind the scenes, things of what you do, your everyday business, if you're doing a video, whatever it is that you do, showing people what make sure you tag us and we'll put it on our Instagram page. And by the way, we have 45,000 followers. And I'm like, what? So of course, I'm going to go on Instagram to make sure what they said is true. And what they said was true. So that'll be more recognition for me by just throwing up a 2-minute video, a 4-minute video, tagging them. I'm still in their ambassador. I get a chance to get in front of their audience now, 45,000 people, and all over the world. So like I told you, I'm thinking global. I'm thinking global. Right now, we're in Sweden and we're in London, and I'm thinking more, because that's where I want to be. Because I'm telling you guys, Paul and I don't have any children. So because we don't have any children, there will be no legacy left there. But my legacy is going to be what I'm building. Because when I leave from here, I want my name on a couple of things. I don't know about y'all, but I want my name on a couple of things when I leave this world. I want to know that I made an impact and I made a difference in people's life. That's my legacy. And, and everything else that follows in between there and that time that I get there, it's just a bonus and a blessing. So in saying that, guys, I'm going to be wrapping up. Thank you all for joining me today. But before I leave, I just want to remind you guys, I created a Philadelphia Women's Network Connection business page. So some of you I've sent invitations to, and I think I have put the invitation on my Facebook page yesterday. Make sure that you go, you like the page, you follow us. I'm going to be putting some great content information so you'll be able to follow us, know when our events are. As a matter of fact, I think I have it here. I can show you guys a little peek version of what I have here, what's going on, so you can see. Let me see if I can move this. So as you see, this is our page here. Okay. And right now we have the event that I'm doing tomorrow. So the sign up is here if you guys are interested in coming. Let's see. Also, because we are a Google partner, we are doing something with Google and Constant Contact on May 2nd. You can sign up here. That's free. These are all virtual, guys, all virtual. And that's going to be Sell More with an Engaging Email Marketing Strategy. So if you're not sure about your marketing strategy, that'll be a great class workshop to take. Going down, we have Aaliyah, who did our website, our beautiful website. She is going to be doing on the 29th a presentation, Facebook Advertising Basics. Did you guys know that there's over 2.7 billion active Facebook people. So if you have a business, Facebook is where you want to be. If you don't know how to do those ads, Aaliyah is going to show you how. And then going down, we have Fran McNeil. Fran McNeil is the Education Services Director for the Philadelphia Community of College here. And she is the executive director for the Goldman 10,000 Small Business Program. So if you don't know who Goldman Sachs is, 10,000 Small Business, Google them. So she's doing a whole host of workshops. The first one is going to be Soar into the Second Quarter with a strategic partner. So she's going to be also bringing some great things. So if you guys are interested, make sure that you go into our page, you sign up for so many things. Thank you for joining me today. I'm glad that you guys were here. It was great to see all of you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your well wishes. And we're just going to keep pushing. We're just going to keep pushing. So, my last words I leave for you guys is, follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if no one else believes in your dream. If you have a dream, believe in your dream. So on that note, guys, I'm going to go out. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, and we will see you next Tuesday at 12:30 on Unapologetically Me. Bye, guys.